Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach, and today I'm talking about women only care about how you make them feel. So this is a video about how to be more attractive to women and how you can make them feel a certain way so that if they do find you attractive, they will continue to find you attractive, and you can end up dating those women. Because sometimes what can happen is, even if a woman is attracted to you, if you make her feel uncomfortable or uneasy in any kind of way, she's going to lose that attraction for you. Because even if you're a really good looking guy, that helps you get your foot in the door, right? If you're tall and handsome and all the sort of stereotypical things that a lot of people believe women find attractive. But things like money and looks can help a guy get his foot in the door when it comes to getting women. But if he doesn't make her feel a certain way, or he makes her feel uncomfortable, then eventually she's going to lose attraction for him, no matter how rich, no matter how good looking he is. And that is just one of those facts of life. Now, of course, there are always going to be those minority of women that won't care. Like, he could be the creepiest guy on the planet, and she'll still be with him if he's rich. Yeah, sure, you'll still get a very small minority of those women, because it all kind of comes down to the values of the individual, right? So if a woman values security and money over everything else, then yeah, it's likely that she will stay with a guy who makes her feel uncomfortable just purely because he's got a lot of money. But not a lot of women are like that. That is a very, very small minority. A lot of women go by how they feel when they're around a guy. That's why you find that men who are extremely funny can keep women, because it makes them laugh. It makes them feel joyful, right? By being around a funny guy, which is why they stay around that guy, because he makes her laugh, right? And women care more about how you make her feel than how much you spend on her, and how good looking you are, okay? Now, for example, though, just to go back into the good looking and rich part, right? Because a lot of guys think that's what all women want. Yeah, sure, that's what a small minority of women want, okay? And but what I want to say to you about that is that those kinds of women are obviously extremely shallow, okay? It's shallow of a woman to only date a guy for his looks or for his money, the same way it is for a man. A man is very shallow if he only dates a woman who is extremely beautiful, okay? And basically, if a woman is overlooking his personality because he's got a lot of money or he's very good looking, that's not the kind of person that you want to be with, because obviously she doesn't care about who you are as a person. She just cares about how good it looks to be with you on Instagram, or she's showing you off to her friends. And it's the same with men. If you're only picking women who are extremely beautiful because you want to impress your buddies, and you don't actually care about her personality, right? Then you're just trying to impress your friends, okay? And that's very shallow. Of course, there are people out there like that, though, and it kind of is a bit crazy to me in a sense, because it's like, you don't care if this person is a living hell to live with, just as long as it looks good to other people. That's crazy. It's crazy to me. Okay, sorry, it's 4 minutes into the video and I haven't helped you yet. Okay, so how can you make? So how can then you make a woman feel a certain way so that if she is attracted to you, she will stay attracted to you and you won't put her off? So I think the main thing that it comes down to is being authentic. What a lot of nice guys don't understand is that actually being the nice guy puts her off and makes her feel uncomfortable. By trying to be her friend first, that kind of behavior makes her feel uncomfortable because it's coming from this place of inauthenticity. Now, if you authentically do genuinely want to be her friend, then obviously that's fine because that's how you genuinely feel. But if you would prefer to be romantic with her, if you would prefer to be dating her, if you would prefer to be in a relationship with her over the friendship thing, then that's obviously your most overriding feeling and how you actually truly feel as a man. So that's what you need to be authentic and real about. If you prefer to sleep with her than be her buddy, then you need to focus on trying to sleep with her, right? Right? You need to put out your intention. So the way that you do that is you ask her out on a date. Women know what that means. They're not. It's not subtle to women, right? So if you ask her out and invite her out, just you two, she knows what that means. You don't even need to say it's a date. If you just ask her out to see her in the evening for a drink or for a meal, she'll know what that means. She'll know that it's a date because you're asking her out in the evening. It's just you two alone. It's not a friendship thing. Here is the cat. Okay. Each time you see the cat in one of my videos, it means you're gonna get pussy really soon. Okay, just see it as like she's a magical pussy cat, right? Okay. Anyway, just something fun to think about. So you got to be authentic. You got to be genuine. You got to be real. If you would prefer to be in a relationship with her, then you've got to ask her out on a date. Don't be her friend first. Another thing that can really help, and this is when maybe you're just like approaching women or you're asking them out. It could be that you're approaching women that you go to work with, go to school with, if you're a student, depending on your life circumstances right now. Or maybe it's you're really quite a bold person, and you go out and meet strangers. You go out and meet women at bars, clubs, even though they're not the greatest place to meet someone to be in a relationship with. Or maybe women that you meet up in the supermarket or events, that you go to. When you go up to a woman and you think that she's really attractive and you're like, yeah, I'd really love to ask her out, and you go up to her and you start talking to her, and maybe you do ask for a phone number or you ask her out on the spot. This is the best way to deal with this if a woman says no to you, okay? Because one of the things that can make a woman feel creeped out by a guy is if when she tells him no, he kind of continues to like hang around her and talk to her. So if you go up to a woman, you ask her out and she says, oh, sorry, I've got a boyfriend, or I'm not looking for a relationship, or yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just not interested, any words to that effect, if she says no, then all you need to do is to say, hey, just take it as a compliment, and then you walk away and you get on with the rest of your life, right? And that's the best way to handle that. If you want to make a woman feel uncomfortable, hang around her, hover around her, ask her why. Why don't you like me? What's wrong with me? Just leave her alone. Just if she says no, just be okay, fine. You know what? You just take it as a compliment. I hope you have a nice day, and then you get on with your life. And that's how you sort of deal with any rejection from a woman, whether it's a woman that you know, whether it's a woman that you don't know. Okay, that's the best way to handle that. And that's one of the ways that you can actually turn things around with that woman as well, because she might think, oh, he was really bold and real with me, and now he's walked away, and maybe that would ignite some attraction. Perhaps she will change her mind about you. You never know, right? Which is why you've always got to sort of like play it like that, because it shows that you're unaffected. You're like, okay, we'll just have a nice day. Take it as a compliment, and you're not hovering around her, because a lot of guys will still like try and be a friend, try and continue to talk to her for a few more minutes, and that kind of thing makes a woman feel uncomfortable. Okay, so and when you are then sort of like dating a woman, or you're sort of maybe getting to know a woman, and you want her to feel attraction for you, or to continue to feel attraction for you, then again, don't slide into nice guy tendencies, okay, of being too overly apologetic, being too worried about offending her, about being too worried about just how she thinks about you in general, okay? The best thing to do is just to be playful, flirty, bantering. I'm sure everyone's had this experience where you like get on with someone like a house on fire, and as soon as you meet, and it could be a friend, it could be even be a woman that you've dated, and and you're already like bantering, you're messing with each other because you just click, right? That's how you should be behaving with the women that you're dating, and that you're talking to. You should be like igniting that sort of like fun, playful behavior, and that's what's going to make her feel comfortable around you. Because a lot of the times, women have come into contact with guys that have, at least once or twice in their life. No, it doesn't. I'm not saying it happens on the daily to women, but I've had occasions in their life where a guy has been really creepy to them, where a guy has been maybe even essayed them in some form. So women generally are a lot more reserved when they first start dating a guy who they don't know. Okay, which is why it takes them a lot longer to fall in love, and why a lot of guys, don't have that issue. Even though some things have happened to obviously men as well, which is a very sad reality for everyone, just in general, that these kinds of things even happen. It's just horrible. But that being said, women take a lot longer to warm up and to feel comfortable because they've usually been put in uncomfortable situations and they need to be wary. It's just one of those things. So if you can make her feel laughter and you're just being playful and fun, and you're making the environment, the atmosphere just light-hearted and fun, then she's gonna relax, let her guard down, and open up to you. And if you can make her feel that, then it's more likely that she's going to stay attracted to you, or even become attracted to you if it's a woman that may be on the fence about you and doesn't know how she feels about you. Okay? So women only care about how you make them feel, and trust me, being a nice guy and not being authentic creeps her out more than if you were just more forward and direct and just asked her out. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com, and on my website you can also go and check out my book, Attracting the Beautiful Woman of Your Dreams. You can read it for free on the website, or you can get a copy of it on Amazon. So thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.